Greetings everyone, this is FlareBlitzed and we've returned back to our Let's Play of Hello Charlotte. Now, we have just ventured on to day 2 and now, hopefully we're going to consult a doctor about our health condition. So let's just venture forth then. No time for walking around? Oh, we can't then. We can't. Stuff, tasks. There aren't any tasks, wait. Maybe it's not time to take them. Can we use warp panels? Unable to use. Warp to school grounds. Oh my. Why can't we exit? Why can't we exit? Did we do something bad? That's forced us this way. Ari? Ari doesn't even turn her head in my direction. Miss Warhoo? I lightly tap her shoulders. Anril finally turns around. She's on the verge of tears. Charlotte Witcher, yes? Why did you come to eat lunch with me yesterday? I waited and waited and waited until everyone left until the bell rang, but you never came. Anril begins tearing up again. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't quite myself yesterday. I went home straight after that happened, you know. Anril locks me in a hug, hiding her face in my sweater. Her hold is so strong I can barely breathe. I thought you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. I thought that you hated me. I thought. I pat Anril's head. There's no way that could happen, right? Friends don't abandon each other. Yet you did the opposite, you liar. Please forgive me. I won't do that anymore. Do you promise? I promise. You'll have to swear 1,000 needles if you break it. Did you see that god imposter? I think he needs help. Nice try, Swisher, sir. The trial will right all your wrongs. Although you're already an angel. I'm not! I am sick! Beheaded student. You need socialization. And we need it as well. He breaks apart. Frantically tries to collect his thought, even though he's beheaded. Socialization successful. Where can we go from here? Not here. So I wonder if that was part of the story. Our god is a loser. Oh, that's no good. The house is the world. What he's saying? Oh, the food in the house is generated by omicubes. I'm not going to try and read all this because it's just... Are you okay, Miss Woodshaw? Yeah, I'm alright. I just need to use the bathroom. You may go. Go away. I don't want to socialize with you. Bishop blushes, turning away. But the music is slightly different. Changing room. Can't go that way. How do I envy you? You always look so pretty. I get it. Our god is a loser. Can't use warp point. First floor. Damn it. We've already done this. Let's try this again. Actually, this time, let's try avoiding our friend. That could lead somewheres. A lovely girl's talking to me on a lovely day. I'm so happy. Math magics. Unconventional ways to use internal... Oh, 92 reasons you shouldn't leave home after school. How to peel an apple without hurting yourself. Quantum physics in pictures. How I became successful by procrastinating. Maybe you need to seek yourself some psychological help for that. Library catalogue. Why you say so? No to learning by heart. Get a job by playing apps. No, so one reason you should stay outside after school. How to treat canteen food poisoning. Delicious worm soup recipes. Okay. Nice to know that there are such recipes for worms. Nothing in this room, but there may be something in this room later on. WC. Oh, this must be the bathroom. The tap doesn't work, tap doesn't work, tap doesn't work. Equality for everyone. Shared toilets or changing rooms for... Oh my. The tap doesn't work. Well, that has never done that before, where there is a changing room for both genders. Because that's a thing in society. Just don't. That's fourth dimensional perception for you. Everyone's a pyramid. Pyramid. Let's not disturb anyone. It's a bit disturbing to think that I appear as a pyramid to those people. Let's not disturb anyone. Buttons. Let's play with the buttons. It's a painting by a famous artist. Well, you could illustrate which artist. Are you not going to? Okay, so we found a changing room. It's actually unavoidable to go back to where it was. Infirmary, garden, go outside, yes. We may need to visit these locations later on because there's absolutely nothing here at the time being. Good. Oh yeah, so this is where we were beforehand. Okay, so we can't go on to question mark floor. Why is that a thing? Canteen. Healthy food. Junk food. Very, very well organised. Golly. This is where the healthy food go. This is the salad bar. Oh. I do wonder though if there was a path we could have taken in which we could have been with Anril for lunchtime. We sit here. Let's start our class. We're going to skip through all this because I do not want to read backwards. I'll read out short sentences, but not long ones. Because it's just not going to be worthwhile. Good. Let us proceed onwards. Third floor. And a unisex bathroom. Hello? Are you okay? I vomit into the sink. It becomes black from the ache. I noticed C standing by the sink nearby. My head must have been spinning so much I didn't notice him. C washes his hands and face again and again, frantically pressing the soap dispenser over and over. I carefully place a hand on his shoulder. It stiffens at the touch. Stop it. You'll get blisters on your hands. I can't. I've washed off most of the soap, but I still feel dirtied. Soap? My fellow shouldn't smash my head into a worm soup. Oh, it must have felt horrible. Yes. Why does bullying exist? In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I can't just shake off a feeling of disgust. I see. Suddenly conscious of myself, I remove my hand from C's shoulder. How about you? You don't look well. I've known better days, I've had to admit, but I'll manage. Steph is there for me. Is that so? Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag here. See you later. I wave to see he waves back with a little uncertainty as if testing the new gesture. Testing the new gesture of what exactly? Huh. Let's go back to the classroom. Socialization is the key to see another day. One a day. One battle a day. Where's the lift? First floor. No, wait, second floor. Classroom. Wait, the teacher's not there. Where'd he go? My bag's gone. And the teacher's gone as well. What is it? Miss Wiltshire. I'm very sorry, I can't find my belongings. The class laughs. Maybe someone accidentally took it. Excuse me, I'll go look for it. Teacher, can I go too? Why would you, Miss Warhol? Because I want to help, of course. 2 heads are better than 1. Okay, you can go. Arnie runs to me with a happy grin. I'll help, Charlie. Thank you, Anril. I appreciate it. Oh, look for my bag. How very rewarding. It should be somewhere in the school. But where's the teacher, though? He's not there. Where could it be? Cancel. Changing room. Oh, we can't go in the changing room. Right, so let's go to the first floor first. Wow. Anril doesn't hold back in her attacks. I don't know. All the pens are covered in mud. Look, it's yours too, right? This textbook costs a lot. Ah, so it is in the garden. There's another textbook. I wonder who did this. God, look at all this. Oh, leave me be. She does not hold back in her attacks, for goodness sakes. SR Landfill 2 Aqua. What are those exactly? I'll keep them for now. Ah, and I like this notebook. The pages are completely soaked. Who could have done this? Maybe there's some kind of misunderstanding. There's no way it is. Maybe it's one of those bullies that we saw within the first episode of this Let's Play. And this. Even the pages of my book of truth are torn out. Even though I worked so hard on keeping it tidy. Those idiots, how could they do this to you? I think it's some kind of mistake. There's no way it is. Like I said, it's okay. Unforgivable. 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 Enough of this. I'll report it to the teacher. Anril leaves before I can protest any further. Looks like we found everything. I don't feel like going to class anymore. Let's go home, Seth. Why have we just suddenly appeared in front of the school? Okay. It seems Charlotte is not having the best of times. I'm home. Took you long. Hey, what happened? Is something wrong? You're covered in blood. Don't worry, it must be mine. That's exactly what I'm worried about, stupid. You need to see Huxley now. It's nothing important, really. Uncle's rules. No objections from the sick. Felix clumsily drags me to the basement stairs, tugging me by the sleeve. What were you doing, even? I've talked to God today. Oh no, this looks worse than I thought. Might as well need to check your brain function. Should I start with good or bad news? Just kidding, I was planning to tell you the good one first anyway. Well, good news is I know what this is. Bad news is that it's nearly uncurable. I see. So what exactly are these, Uncle? Heart wounds, as I like to call them. This kind of disease is quite common for those in their adolescent period, just like you are now. When you're stressed, anxious, or hurt by words and actions of others, those wounds inflicted upon you will manifest as scars on your body, most in your arms to be more specific. It's not lethal, but it will cause you some minor inconvenience. The good side of this disease is that although your body will become vulnerable, your mind will receive less damage. Isn't that wonderful? Haha, I suppose so. There's nothing to laugh about. Now, don't be so harsh. Can't you see that our little miss already has a weak immunity to her environment? Whatever. I'm getting back to work. Do you forgive him? No, I'm not angry. It's just that I don't understand why he is. He's must be worried about you, am I wrong? He shouldn't be, I don't deserve that. He must be thinking otherwise. Take care, little one, will you? Worry not, Seth will make sure of it. I'm sure he will. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sorry for troubling you at this hour. It's nothing. Remember my client's motto, healthy people are not welcome here. So there. Feel free to visit when you're sick. For now, I'll get back to work. Your social stamina has increased. You need to go to sleep. Okay. Thanks. We'll go back to our lovely corner. We'll go back up there as well. Because why not? Oh, he's not in here, okay. The guy with the antelopes is not here. Why is he not here? Is there an experiment going on? A hideous smell is coming from the kitchen. I tried the door handle, it's locked. Is anybody in there? Dear God, I don't think it's a good time to enter right now. Aiden, is that you? What happened? Mr. Bennett decided to take up cooking. And right now, his cooking is destroying everything in sight. Oh, I see. I won't hinder you. Okay, so that's what the noise is. I could barely hear the music. How would I be able to get to sleep this way? Good night, Seth. Oh, the noise died down. Rise and shine. 3 whiffs around the room. As you can see, I've done some rearrangements in this place. Hasn't it become lovely? I'll do something about the frog too. Also, I brought you clothes. Put your hands up. Amvolia? Now we're one of a kind. Frey? Yes? What are all these books doing here? Let's call it a mind library. You see, memories are stories from the past that we retell to ourselves. Once they're gone, you're no longer the person you used to be. But I'm drifting away from the mind. Stories are meant to be kept in books, right? Many books make a library. Many books also make a lot of dust. There you can find every memory, every feeling, every action you've made or considering making. All possibilities are written down right here. Some stories are better off being forgotten, however. I've selected a variety of especially interesting memory journals for you. Feel free to read them if you feel like it. Even if your memory is still fresh, I believe your puppeteer will be delighted to know more about people you've been associated with. Okay, so we're currently inside a dream. Dreamy. So, are any of these specific? Unless it was just those 2 books in the middle, which are red and blue. Red and blue, yellow and green, purple and orange, brown and No, violet is purple. Brown and lime. Okay. That's probably not the best colour to say. Lime is a terrible colour. Don't ever use lime on a car. A piano. Want to try it? Today I'll pass. How I met Aidan. How I met Bennett and Hexley. How I met Aidan. I was 9. It was during Christmas when I hid under the sofa in order to catch the Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform. The one who came through the fireplace wasn't St. Nicholas, but a horned creature instead. Ooh. Intriguing. Come out, mischievous one. I can see you, he called. Unwillingly, I had to comply, hiding the chloroform behind my back. You're not Santa Claus, I declared, a bit of disappointment. I am widely known by the name of Krampus, the beast answered, proud of himself. So Santa won't come? I sighed, sulking even more. Santa Claus brings gifts to good children only. I come to punish those who misbehaved, the beast continued. But I'm a good girl, I declared confidently. And may I ask why do you think this way? Mum says so. Even though she barely sees you, how can she make that statement? Mum's always right. She always says not to talk to strangers, I added, pattern. In a swift movement, I brought a chloroform-soaked towel to the creature's face. Seconds later, he was sprawled onto the floor, motionless. It's a pity you're not Santa Claus, I exclaimed, hovering over him. Slowly, I dragged the body down the stairs to the basement. What's that commotion about? 2 figures peeked out of the dissection room door frame. It was Bennett and a co-worker of his, Florence. You brought friends? Why didn't you say so earlier? Ever since he found a new bright yellow hazmat suit and was no longer called B12, Bennett was constantly in a great mood. There were barely any signs of a moody person he used to be. Mind helping me a bit? I smiled, sweating. Drip, drip. Sure, what do you want to do with this? Dissecting? Researching? Eating, perhaps? Bennett asked mischievously. No, I want to become friends. How do you plan to do that? Florence gives me a worried look. I looked at the ceiling, as if the answers were there. Make him sign a contract. Maybe. Perhaps I was a mischievous child after all. Memory-ed. How I met Bennett and Huxley. I was 8. Oh, so Red Book was the younger one. On one of the days when I was home alone, they appeared out of nowhere at my doorstep. There was a small rhythmic knocking at first. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Repeating over and over again. I knew I shouldn't open the door. Mother told me to not to do so, no matter what. Good children don't disobey their parents. Knock, knock. When I was scared of the unknown, I crawled under the bed to hide beside the monsters beneath it. I felt safe amongst them. As time passed, the knocking got louder and louder and louder until I couldn't bear it anymore. I was adamant on staying under the bed until morning comes. Then, I've heard the door opening with a click sound. Someone came in. My room had no locks, so I ran into the bathroom. However, I was too slow. A figure in a hazmat suit covered my mouth. Another hand crawled around me in an iron hold. Shh, the intruder whispered. Don't make a sound. Another figure had a mask on, the one plague doctors from horror movies would wear. He spoke like a doctor, in an understanding, polite voice. We are sorry to interrupt you, but I am afraid we have no place to go in this cold. Any other households we've turned to expressed quite an inadequate reaction to our humble plea for shelter. After being turned down so many times, we figured we'd force our way in. You see, we're so very tired. Do you live alone? The person in hazmat suit asked in a harsh tone, hissing at me. No, was my simple answer, in a voice harassed from fear. I thought of Umbrella Man and his quiet presence in the room, And how good would it be if he appeared sooner? He was nothing like those violent strangers. Right. Are you good at keeping secrets, little one? The doctor asked. The only option I had was to nod in approval. Great! Bennett, dear, if you'd be so kind, do release the child. She is no threat. You're too trusting, the other grumbled. And I, the taller person let out a laugh loud, sending shivers down my spine. You see, I am a doctor. However, my stay in this place is highly confidential, so I wouldn't make anyone on our tail. Please do respect that. That's our secret. If you don't, I'll kill your parents. Father doesn't come home these days, I replied, saddened by the fact. Sorry, just your mother then. That settles it. The doctor beamed. Now, little one. Accompany us to the bathroom, for I am so awfully hungry I could eat a human. The smaller man sorry, that was a joke, a bad one, but Doctor quickly backtracked. So, this is probably how our protagonist Charlotte originally met the Doctor. I believe the Doctor is the one in which we just saw in order to get a diagnosis of our illness. In the morning I found the two peacefully sleeping in the bathroom, having eaten all of the soap and shampoo on the shelves. Oh my. Eating all the shelves. I mean, all the soap and shampoo. The other day they settled in the basement, and a week later I was doing all kinds of errands for their research, collected bugs, bought a yearly supply of soap for the funds for my money jar, and helped carrying out the bags with unknown content on a daily basis. Of course, I made sure Mum never ever went to the basement at night. Umbrella Man appeared weeks later, only to pat my forehead and reassure me that he'd keep an eye on them. Memory end. Oh my. Perhaps you would like to join me in reading, Miss Rhodager? Oh, I should have saved before this point. That's okay though. I refuse. Alright, I won't bother you then. Sleep well, princess. Day 6. We didn't even make it to day 3. It's nothing. Don't worry. I just need to wash my face, that's all. Today too, we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. I wonder if we selected the wrong choice there. We're saving a different save point because that was very inconspicuous. Why day 6? Nothing here. Bathroom. Bennett! Oh, it's just you, hi. It's rare seeing you without the mask. It's easier to blend with the crowd there, and safer considering the environment I work in. Does your face still hurt? A bit. Not much. Not to the point of being unable to sleep anyway. Ever since Henry removed the eye from my internal organs. Okay, remove the eyes from my internal. I've been just fine. Apparently, these orbs don't like it when soap gets into them. You need to use a sink, right? Yes, I've been coughing up ink lately. Ink? Maybe you should collect it. We could make a fortune on selling ballpoint pens. That was an intentional cough. Alrighty, I have to run. Gotta finish my business in the violent room before Game of Chairs. Okay, Game of Chairs style. Bennett, seemingly satisfied with his financial proposal, leaves the bathroom. I wash my mouth and face until the ink stains become barely visible. No, that's better. Alright. There's something I want to get before we go to school. Visit Felix. Okay. Visit our lovely friend Felix. Yeah, it's better not to touch it. So I wonder if we selected the wrong choice there. Hello. Hurlix and Aiden had a heated discussion about something involving particles and dark matter. Okay, well, regardless of which one you talk to, the same conversation lays out. Nothing here. Nothing here. Felix? Oh, Felix? Good morning. I know that look. Do you need something? Well, yes. Do you have a spare pair of gloves? Oh? What for? A friend? Well, not a mature friend, but an unrequited friend, rather. Don't tell me it's that God guy. Yes. He doesn't like germs, apparently. But God has mesophobia. Why am I even surprised? Here you go. He just looks away from us. Yes, yes, what a wonderfully helpful person I am. Now mind your business. See you later. Warp to school. Find C before class. Now shoot, I'm working. Do not disturb me. Okay, so find C before class. Does that mean we're on a time limit? Warp to school grounds. So we need to find our friend. Oh, so this is class. We don't need to go inside class yet. Is he here? Nope, he's just a child. He's a generic male. I know it's very cool to say, but he is a generic male. First floor. Can't go in there. Infirmary, no. Garden. Let's see if he's in the garden. We needed to visit a garden beforehand, but maybe that was the only time we did need to visit the garden. Yeah, it's the only time we need to visit the garden. Let's backtrack and get on our way. Let's socialize with this brat. Ah, this one doesn't take much punishment. This is landfill 2. I wonder if some enemies we get items from, and others we don't. Oh, this is anxious student. Anxious student uses anxiety. Oh, yeah, anxiety pills. Ah, night gambling. Yeah, it's not night gaming attempt. So, certain enemies you get different items from. But what do those mean in the end? Do you know what? Oh, these must be different memories of sorts. Different paint. Whoa. Is that Charlotte? Golly. Sleeping. These must be different fragments of Charlotte's memory. Third floor. Charlie. Anril. Anril practically throws herself at me. A wide smile is plastered on her face. Aww. That's so wonderful. I've missed you. Hey, let's go find the Madcats before class. The stray ones, so the rumours were true. Yes, they're in the garden. Come on, let's buy them food. Although I forgot my wallet. Again. It's okay, I can buy. Really? What a relief. Let's go. Alright, lead the way. Guess I'll have to find C later. New task. Buy food and go to the garden. Tasks. No, we can try and find... We're not going there. What do you mean we're not? Are you trying to say that we can't go into certain places? How dare you? How dare you? Stop wandering around already. Oh, shut up. Don't tell me what to do, Anril. I am a strong, independent woman who don't need no other woman to tell me what to do. Shut up. We do not need y'all. We do not need y'all. We do not need you to tell me what to do, okay? First floor. Garden. Wait. Where could he be? We can't find C anywheres. Ah, hello. Mag cats are meowing and nuzzling against my feet. Can I go elsewhere? Is that a possibility? A possibility to go elsewhere? Wait, is that the only one here? Are you serious? You serious? That's the only one here? This is the only one here. Oh right, we need to go to the canteen first to buy the snacks. Why am I such an idiot? Access denied. Where is it again? Not the changing room. Oh stop telling me what to do. Healthy food. Junk food. Oh, I barely have any money. It's okay, let's set off with the cheap stuff. Acquired. You're giving me smack cats? Unhealthy things? Are you that cruel to nature that you would give it stuff like that? Hello, Magcat. Aww. Meow. Meow. Aww. Hehe. The Magcats nuzzle against my hands. No need for formalities. I'm just a mere human. I'll bring out the snacks we brought. Today's special flavour is failure and impending doom. My cats hastily eat with eagerness. Good cats. Let's visit them the next time too. Sure. Now then, let's go back and change for PE, shall we? Sorry, there's something I have to do before the lesson starts. But I'm here. What other business can you have? It won't take long, I promise. Is that so? Well then, go on. I won't wait for you. God. She seems like an over-worrying friend that really wants to observe our... Oh, thank you. That really wants to... control what we really do in this case. Already got that one though. Where is C? I need to find him. I need to find him in these premises. I got the advantage here. So what could we actually find from these corpses? Whoa. System error. Hey, that doesn't help my situation at all. There's no effect this time. You cannot strike a third time. There we go. Gained nothing. We striked and we gained nothing. Access denied. Stop denying me access. Are your friends doing well? Thank you. You are sort of a healer for me. Beheaded student. He had a thought in his head. It seems like he just could not bear to bring it out though. Oh, for goodness sakes. No social damage. Sleeping obtained. So when it says socialization is the key to a tomorrow or something, was that what it was referring to? Where is he? Not in this room. Where are you? Here he is. C puts down a book he was reading when he sees me. Hi there. Hello. Busy? Sort of. I gather information in this world. My memory's incredibly out of order, which is a great inconvenience. But all I could find were illustrated manuals for express weight loss and lists of ways to become a billionaire by clicking pop-up ads. If only if that was a good thing. If only if that was a true thing, actually. There's also a collection of must-read classics that nobody will ever read. It hardly helped with organisation on my mind scope, but was an entertaining read anyway. Perhaps the school library isn't the place where you should turn to. Yes, perhaps I should have taken the leaflets they were handing out on my way here. If you wanted knowledge on sales in supermarkets, then absolutely. Oh, why didn't I give you my notes? I hastily bring out a book of truth out of my bag. It's just my theories and observations, though. They're a bit silly. Yeah, you can have it. C reaches out, only to stop midway. His breathing hatches. Sorry, I can't accept it after all. Why so? Ah, it's because it's not clean, right? I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. How about I tell you everything I know? Huh? That would be kind of you. Then it's a promise. There's something I can give you in return. You really don't have to. I want to. Here. A quiet notebook from C. I wrote stories, you see. Perhaps you'll find it interesting. You can throw it away after you read it. Don't worry, I'll keep it. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you these. I hand the gloves to C. You said you didn't like touching things, did you? C looks dumbfounded for a moment. Are these for me? Did you see someone else here? No, it's just... Thank you. You really didn't have done so much for me. Don't say that. I'm happy to be of help to you. Sorry, I have to run. We have PE class today. See you, C. To the changing rooms it is. And it's just next door. Wait. Changing rooms here. No, this is not... Which one's the changing room? I'm forgetting where the changing room was. Doesn't like this information will ever become useful. None of this information will be. Nope, this is the pyramid room. And down here, we have found ourselves... Oh, this is the changing room, right. My locker is in the last one on the upper right. Something's off here, Sif. Yeah, it looks like it is. Look on the left side. There's something huge there. What does it want? There's a locking sound in the distance. It's really locked. It must be that the teacher accidentally locked me in. Leave me be. Oh gosh. Why is this a dead end here? As I rip apart my body parts, I call out a considerable amount of ink black matter. Just what is this? Ugh. I'm suffocating. Is it somebody? Ink kept flowing out of my mouth, completely flooding the room. In a moment, all went to black. Sure, wake up, sleepyhead. Frey? Finally awake, I see. Just looked at this warped reality bubble. The universe is expanding. Am I dreaming? Not this time. You're perfectly awake. But you're here. Do you believe me? I'm as puzzled as you are. I see. They say going through the looking glass is the classic symbol of dissocializing from reality. Does that apply to you too? I don't know. Oh well, maybe I'm teasing you too much. Anyhow, it doesn't look like we'll be leaving anytime soon. I wish there was something to read. You're the type to read labels in food stores, huh? Might as well be. So, what shall we do? Feeling adventurous yet? Well, it's better than sitting here. Let's look around. What the heck are we to do with this character? So we're going to leave it off here today, folks. This might be a bit shorter, I don't know, but we shall pick this up in the next time of Hello Charlotte. I believe that maybe if we read with him, we would have witnessed the other 3 days as well, because we skipped 3 days. We went from day 1 start, day 2, and then we told Freya that we did not want to read with him, so we just skipped to day 6, which is a bit odd, but it could be a story thing where we skipped through those days, but in those 3 days we could have made choices which will impact the ending that we get at the end of this. So thank you very much for watching, folks, and we'll see each other next time of Hello Charlotte. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.